Spanish explorer and conquistador Hernando de Soto, the first European to discover the Mississippi River, passed away and was buried in the river in Louisiana. French painter Henri Vauzeau, the archetype of modern native artist, known for his richly colored and meticulous detailed pictures of lush jungles, wild beasts, and exotic figures, was born in Laval. During the small civil war known as Bleeding Kansas, a dispute over control of the new U.S. territory of Kansas under the doctrine of popular sovereignty, the town of Lawrence was sacked by a pro-slavery mob intent on destroying the hotbed of abolitionism. The Commune of Paris revolted against the French national government under Adolphe Thiers, beginning a period of violence known as Bloody Week. Clara Barton founded the American Association of the Red Cross, later known as the Red Cross. Soviet nuclear theoretical physicist and human rights activist Audrey Shatko won the 1975 Nobel Peace Prize, or Nobel Prize for Peace, was born in Moscow. American aviator Charles Lindbergh completed the first non-stop solo flight across the Atlantic Ocean on this day in 1927, traveling from New York to Paris in the monoplane Spirit of St. Louis in about 33.5 hours. American aviator Amelia Earhart became the first woman to pilot an airplane solo across the Atlantic Ocean. And I think recently they found her body or her plane. I'm not sure which. UN Secretary Council is officially notified by Hussein Allah, Iranian ambassador to the U.S., that Red Army troops had evacuated from Iran by March 6th. U.S. Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that the state fair trade laws were not binding on merchants who refused to sign pricing agreements with manufacturers. Michelangelo's Pieta, a sculpture depicting the Virgin Mary supporting the body of the dead Christ, was attacked and badly damaged in St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican City. Indian politician Rajiv Gandhi, who served as the country's prime minister from 1984 to 1989, was assassinated in a suicide bombing attack. British author Dame Barbara Cartland, who wrote more than 700 books, mostly formalic novels of romance love set in the 19th century, passed away at the age of 98. Saad al-Din Abram, a sociology professor and prominent Egyptian human rights activist, was found guilty of anti-government activist and sentenced to 7 years in prison. The three-judge panel considered the thousands of pages of evidence for 90 minutes. Pemba de Jour Chapa set a new speed record for ascending Mount Everest, reaching the summit in 8 hours and 10 minutes. The previous record, set in May of 2003 by Lakpa Gelo Shapira, was 10 hours and 46 minutes. The U.S. signs an agreement with the United Arab Emirates to help develop its nuclear power industries. The agreement must be ascended to by the U.S. Congress. After years of declining attendance, in part due to animal rights protests, the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus gave what it said would be its final performance. In 2023, the circus returned with an animal-free show.